Symphonic metal. What do you think when you read or hear the genre symphonic metal? To me, it used to be like Nightwish, grandiose orchestral themes over heavy music. And then, as the genre grew, it became corny, mid tempo, boring guitar lines featuring a female vocalist who was mildly talented. And it kind of became really saturated really quick. So that became like the Dark Ages, and groups that I love, Nightwish, Within Temptation, changed up their sounds. Nightwish, in their case, when after losing Thadia, they came out with Dark Passion Play, which was just like this amazing work and very dark and huge sounding. And then there was this lull, and then Imaginarum comes out, and it was a cool circusy approach, but not at all what I wanted to be the follow up to like Dark Passion Play. Holy shit. And then my other favorite was Within Temptation, who had The Silent Force in 2004. Then 2007, The Heart of Everything. Again, grandiose stuff. Not so complicated guitar riff wise, but the vocals are beautiful. The orchestration was lush. And then 2010 comes around and you have, what is it, The Unforgiving? Something like that. And they come out with this song called Faster, which is like, it's that song that him covered, Wicked Game, chord for chord. Not the vocal melody, but I could just sing that song over faster. So for me, it became like the Dark Ages of symphonic metal because everything became watered down, mid tempo, and to find the really good stuff, you had to dig really deep. So for me, last year, symphonic metal took a big leap up in quality. And the group responsible for that was Ad Infinitum. I know they're only their vocalist, Melissa Bonney, is from Switzerland. I'm not sure where everybody else is from. Maybe that's the same case, which is fun because Chaosium is also from Switzerland. So if you haven't already heard them, I'd like to watch this with you as an introduction. This is Ad Infinitum's See You in Hell.
When the night comes back, all my fears and doubts, get my hand to choose the way to end this masquerade. You are my only star, my light in the dark. One drop in your wine and all this pain will fade away. Now I run in tears. Someone is dead. Goodbye, my love. May we meet again. Heaven is closed. See you in goodbye, my love. Before you ring the bell, I've no remorse. See you in
Okay, before we go into the second verse here, Melissa's voice it has power. It isn't operatic, which I favor because I'm kind of sick of operatic vocals in metal. She still maintains a beauty and grace to it. I don't know though if it's present in this song particularly. I kind of forgot, but she's also a really mean growler, and oh my god, I'd love to work with her in some way, shape, or form in the future. This song, or this whole album, Chapter 1 Monarchy, is probably the top of my list as far as symphonic metal today. And they unfortunately only have one guitarist, but there's still a lot of stuff going on in the recording for the album. They use 8-string guitars for guitarists out there. And what I often see with 8-string guitars is them just strumming the top string alone, doing kind of Genty or Doom style, not Doom metal, but Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal style guitar work. So not only are they actually using full on chords, but they're also maintaining this kind of classical composition edge and using some, they call them tritones. They're very crunchy, dissonant sounds. And they're maintaining, like, there are still little counter melodies going along with what you're hearing in the vocals. So it's another reason why I just really love this group and this album. Let's keep going.
Give my trust and heart to a troubled man. Never satisfied, my love, you threw it away now. Your soul in the clouds. I look at the sky. Can you see me smile? I don't regret it anyway. This last glass of wine. Then your heart was mine. So will it be for eternity?
God, listen to that. Man, it's powerful. You could feel the weight of that song, and I really dig it a lot. Yeah, again, like another fun thing with using an 8-string guitar, which gives you an extra low range. If you tune it like they tune it, the lowest string is actually tuned to the lowest to tuned to a low E, which is the same as the standard tuning for a bass. And some of the chords, it's a B flat chord that it drops down to. You could really feel the oomph of it, hearing both the bass and the 8-string guitar doubling that chord. Not in a way that you hear usually, In a lot of productions, like, for example, Cradle of Filth, their older stuff especially, bass is really drawn back. This one does not mind, the engineer did not mind leveling them out volume-wise, and they kept it really powerful. So yeah, that was See You in Hell from Chapter 1, Monarchy. I think we're going to watch another one from this album. I want to solidify the introduction for anybody who hasn't heard Ad Infinitum before. Again, I heard like a couple of their songs, and then I listened to some individual stuff from the album that really convinced me to just buy the whole thing. And they have a new album coming out, which we're going to check out the 2 videos that came out from that. That one's Chapter 2, Legacy. Again, excited as hell for all that. So that was See You in Hell, and I will see you in hell.